Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now in tune to the greatest podcast that's ever been created. It's the 8-Bit Clubhouse Podcast. That was my Chevy Chase National Lampoon's voice there. Episode 24, recorded Monday, December 22nd. Christmas is upon us. Introducing first your host. He's your favorite gamer. It's Hambo Johnny. And next up to bat, he's the coolest kid on the playground. It's Kevin L.A., a.k.a. Bob Cousy. And last but most, he's the man, the myth, the legend. It's Drew. To the millions watching on YouTube and or Twitch, and the millions listening to podcast services around the globe, welcome to the club. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes I say we have the greatest episode available for you. I'm not sure that this one's going to be it. But hey, we're going to have, here's what I do know. I have a little inkling. I have a hunch that this might be the funnest one. I think we're going to have a whole lot of fun tonight. So you picked a good one to tune into and or today, whatever you're listening to. Guys, how we doing? You both look amazing. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, all that to you.
Merry Christmas. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tis the season. Are we all shut down with work? Like, what's the situation? The kids done with school? Where are we at?
We got one more day of school. My new job does not shut down. We're actually open every day besides Christmas and New Year's Day. But I have a lot of time off. I'm taking time off between there, working from home, time off type little thing. But how about you guys?
Yeah, one more day of school. Although we're supposed to get a snowstorm tomorrow, maybe
2 inches or so. I don't know, but
something like that. Yeah, so nothing too crazy. So we've got that, potentially one more day of school. I'm working tomorrow and then quote unquote working Wednesday, right? I think most people are going to be gone. I didn't take the day off, so I'll be around. But then after that, I'm off until the new year. Our company still has the shutdown, at least for the role that I'm in. So it's a really nice time of year where everyone just kind of unplugs, very little activity, some year-end processes and stuff. So I'll check in here and there, but nothing too crazy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. What's the situation over there with the fam, the girls?
I'm getting ready. I just came back from a trip, getting ready to go on another trip. The kids are, the homeschool is on a pause for the next couple weeks. So that's nice, but I'm starting to get back into my groove. Drew listened to my other podcast. I was like, I don't like Christmas season. I'm in a funk. I don't like it. I'm starting to get back, starting to pull out of that and kind of enjoy the season. So, but one of the things that is really downed it this year is that we were out of town the other day and we got such a big windstorm here. I think I saw there were like 100-mile-per-hour gusts. I was getting notifications on my phone to like turn off my gas line to the house and to like shut everything down. They were saying the power was going to blow just from wind. But it was 72 here today. My wife and I went for a walk, and there was a guy out in t-shirt and shorts walking around. It just doesn't feel like the Christmas season, you know? And the kids because we're always like, we can go on a vacation. Well, let's go somewhere tropical for Christmas. 2 years ago, we went to Hawaii, and the kids cried. They're like, it doesn't feel like Christmas. It's too warm. So now it's warm here, and we're like, we could have been somewhere really nice, but we stayed here for you, and there's going to be no snow. But so I don't know. I'm trying to convince them we drive up to the mountains, but we probably won't. We'll see. But yeah, it's weird here. It's weird. The weather's weird. It's hot. It's crazy. So
Denver's the
but I
craziest
just
climate
Denver's
that I've ever seen.
wild.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, totally. I was going to. You mentioned the guy walking around with shorts and a t-shirt. It made me think about your neighbor who was walking around with jacket with no shirt. Do you still see that guy?
jacket with no shirt. No, I forgot about him. Did that happen?
Yeah,
It happened.
it did. It definitely
Yeah.
happened when we were there. We're like, wow, that's you got a
Oh,
nice neighbor. Yeah,
yeah. At least he had pants on.
that's true.
Huh,
Good for
Can't
him.
confirm that.
That's amazing.
Right. But I just, as we were out of town when that windstorm came, went to San Francisco for the wife's work. She got a work trip and brought me along. And they said, you can bring your significant other, whatever, And I show up to the first dinner because she has work stuff during the day. And then I go for the dinners just to, I'm just arm candy for her, really. So I show up and I'm the only significant other there. There's 200 employees and me. And I told Britt, I'm like,
I need to leave.
I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave. Yeah. Luckily, it was right across the street from the hotel. So I'm like, have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Don't feel like, you need to come back at a certain time. Stay as long as you want. But I'm just not supposed to be here. So, but the last night I went to dinner and there were people that brought some of their significant others. So I felt a little more involved and like I was supposed to be there. But they had a little band there playing in the corner, little jazz band. And dude, I was jamming out. And it was funny because those Spotify rap things that tell you, what you've listened to and everything.
Oh yeah.
This year mine said my listening age was 85 years old. And I'm sitting here jamming out to this elevator music jazz band at this party. And my wife's like, yeah, you would like this music 85. So I was really enjoying it. I even recorded some of it. I'm like, this is the best concert I've ever been to.
That's cool,
ridiculous.
Man. What did they have there? Anything interesting in terms of instruments, or just like your standard set?
Standard stuff. There was a guy on bass, a singer, a keyboard, a guy on drums who was really good.
Yeah.
And there was one more guy. I don't
brass
think there were
or
any
something
horns.
or a saxophone or something. Nah.
No
Oh wow,
horns,
that's
no
pretty
horns,
cool
yeah.
though.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yep, loving it. But I got a chance to go by the Nintendo store there in San Francisco. And I don't know if you guys have seen on the My Nintendo account, they've got all kinds of stuff going on down there.
Toasters.
And I made a video about it that I posted on our Instagram and YouTube and TikTok. So you all check that out. I kind of made a recap of what all I saw there for the Christmas season. But I found these, Drew, on your wish list. I got them. I was meant to mail them to you, but I forgot to mail them to you. So you will not receive these in time for Christmas, but I'll get these out to you. It's the Mario Party Jamboree coasters that Drew had on his wish list.
I'm keeping them on there though, just in case.
I'm going to get those out to you. So look out for those in the mail. But yeah, anything from you guys? What anything fun? The Brewdolf. Drew, tell me about you had the beer exchange at work. I got to hear about it.
Crazy idea. At work, right? We did a big Friendsgiving at work, big potluck. It was awesome. We set up all these tables and chairs in the warehouse and our admin, the tablecloths. It was fantastic. So we're sitting there like, man, wouldn't it be great to have a cocktail with our Thanksgiving dinner? And I went on and I said, you know what? I want to do a beer exchange. So I went all out. I called it Brewdolf Beer Exchange.
So you started this. This was your idea.
I kind of came up with the idea, and the idea was that the goal was that you could try other types of beer or beverages that maybe you've never tried before, right? So I threw it out there, and I was like, I'm not sure how many people will sign up. My office area is we probably have 25-ish to 30 regular people that are constantly in the office, and 16 people signed up, which
that's a good group.
That's a lot.
Incredible.
There's a few people that don't even drink, so it was great. So the idea is since 16 people signed up, you don't have to count yourself. You need to bring 15 beers of one kind, just one kind, 15 beers. Hopefully from a local brewery or something like that to try. And you're not looking to bring Coors Light or Bud or something. If you want something special,
spice it up.
So 15 16 people showed up and brought all sorts of beer. We did have a couple seasonal non-beer stuff. Like we had like a coffee, like dark stout beer. We had a candy apple cider.
Nice.
We had cool. What are they called? Like not your father's root beer. Yeah, root beer. We had a lot of IPAs, some double IPAs, some tall boys, some short boys. But yeah, it was a good mix of things where like, I would never try that, but like for one drink, I'll try it. Like worst case, and the pitch was to people, well, 16 beers might be a lot of money. It's like, but you're getting that many beers back. It's just like if you went to the liquor store and bought yourself beer. So yeah, it was everybody loved it. I set up all the tables, played some Christmas music, and it was a fun time. People are always talking about it this year. So then there's a few people like, well, I don't drink, but everyone's having so much fun. And I was like, all right, well, maybe next year we'll do like the beer exchange and we'll do like a cookie swap or a treat swap. And then you can either sign up for both or sign up for one, and we'll make it a little interactive so those people can also join and not feel left out.
You're so festive, Drew. I'm jealous that you can think of this stuff. Somebody said, I don't drink, and you were like, cookie swap right off the bat, just done. Ready to rock.
Ready to roll.
Let me ask you this. Were you able to drink those 16 beers on the job?
So in the rules, official rules were we will not be consuming any alcohol on property. But yeah, we all cracked one open at the warehouse.
Oh, good.
Just one, because we were going to our Christmas party right after that. So like, we might as well just start now. I was like, no one sees this. There's no cameras in the warehouse. We're good. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I wish we did something cool like that with our work, but my company's just so different. So giant company, 70,000 employees worldwide. I work out of the WHQ office here, and my team is spread out all over the place, but we still do like a company holiday party. So people I haven't seen all year, they come into the office. This one day, I'm like, oh, hey, person I might have met once, maybe not, probably not.
Yeah, know your name, but I know your face.
100%, right? So that was fine. It was nice. We got hors d'oeuvres and light drinks and that kind of stuff. But the big thing every year, and the running joke I have with me and my one other coworker that I'm friendly with, we never win anything at the raffle. They do a nice little raffle, not a ton of gifts, but anywhere from like a dozen to 24 gifts.
Nice.
We never win anything, and that's the big joke. Our department never wins. This year, we changed that. We changed the mold. Both he and I walked away with a raffle prize. I got a gift card for $50 as like a regular Visa gift card, and he won like a chocolate gift basket. And
nice. Hey, the curse is broken.
The curse is broken.
Wow.
And, back to losing next year, I'm sure, but this year was nice. Yeah, no beer exchange at my place, but sounds amazing. Yeah.
That's awesome. It's a good time of year. I never did have a Christmas party like in an office, and I think that's for the best. I would have probably gotten a little too loose around my coworkers, so I think that was for a reason. So I'd rather them just give me like a $20 gift card to Starbucks and me stay home.
Well, it's funny because like Hambone said, I used to work in a company with 20,000 people, and like I was the boss, so I would hold a Christmas party at the local brewery or something. But it's so much nicer being in a smaller place and just being able to everybody, and you can mingle, and it's a lot easier to do stuff. Yeah. Plus, speaking of Starbucks, I have to bring up Cruz. Hambone, I don't know if you listened to Cruz's latest podcast recently, but incredible statement.
Yeah,
incredible statement of. Someday my goal is to work at Starbucks to learn their secrets, figure out how they make a good cup of coffee, then quit so I can make that coffee at home. Just incredible.
Amazing.
Life goals, right? Hashtag life goals.
That's it. I will say on the way to retirement, my mom worked at Starbucks for a little bit. So I'll have to, maybe I'll get some quick notes from her and bring them back to the podcast for next time.
Incredible.
That's it. I like it. All right. Well, we've been playing some video games, and as we do, you guys want to talk about Arc Raiders, or do we want to just get that out of the way, or do we want to save that for?
Let's get it out of the way. We'll get it out of the way.
Wait. Before we start Arc Raiders, let me tell a quick story.
Sure.
So last week, it was a couple days after our last podcast. I had probably the worst gaming day of my life.
Oh man.
Slight spoilers for Mafia here. I'm just gonna put that out. Just if you don't want to be spoiled on Mafia, the old country, fast forward 45 seconds. I'll be done. But I played Plants vs. Zombies. The zombies ate my brains. And then I go and I sit down and play Mafia, and my best guy, Cesare or whatever his name. I don't know.
Is it Cesare?
Oh yeah,
Cesare, yes.
He was in the running, right, for best sidekick.
He was for best sidekick. Stabs me in the back at the end and kills my character.
Stop it. At the end of the game?
Yeah. And then I go and play Arc Raiders with Drew that night, and these guys run up on us and they're like, don't shoot, and just lay me and Drew out. Yep. Just kill us right there. Luckily, I was by an elevator, so I jumped out the window.
You got away.
I jumped out the window and I was hiding, and I'm like, surely they've moved on. Like, surely they think that I'm gone. They've moved on. I ran away. And I go and turn on the elevator, and as soon as I do, they all just pop out and gun me down. The guy comes down and just knocks me out. And it was horrible, man. I woke up in the middle of the night like, I'm never playing video games again. I'm like, this was awful. Zombies ate my brains. My boy betrayed me, and I get gunned down with Drew.
That's it.
It was awful. But yeah, go ahead. Arc Raiders, how's it going?
So Arc Raiders, a few things we can talk about. So there's been a big new update or season, whatever you really want to call it, right? So the Cold Snap is here. The Cold Snap is a new feature to the maps where essentially it's snowing outside, which looks fantastic. And by the way, and the longer you stay outside, the more frostbite you get, which means you start losing health. It's almost impossible, Hamo, to go with a free loadout because if you get frostbite, the bandages don't really heal you fast enough.
Yeah.
But I love it. I think it's great. It's another element of running and taking cover, and it's just another fun little element to it.
Absolutely. It kind of funnels people to the indoor sections, right?
Yeah.
So you'll get a lot more interactions there. Luckily, I haven't had too many bad interactions. I've been playing a lot of solos, so actually a lot of people are just they're running around. So many people I've run into, they're like, "Don't shoot! I'm just looking for dingleberries." You have to collect some berries.
You gotta collect that goop.
Gotta get the goops, yeah exactly. So
you have a lot of guys too. Like, what are you doing out here, man? You don't have frostbite. It's like, go to the inside. Like, yeah, absolutely. You can build little snowballs and throw them at people. So yeah, it's a fun. I'm now level 53, 80 hours in, and before I tell a couple stories about it, I know the expedition started, which means you can pretty much turn your character in Hambone, right, and you're reset. So you went ahead and did that.
I did that. So so as you guys know, I've been playing Arc since pretty close to launch, maybe about a week or so after it came out. And I've been level 75 for a while, have sort of seen it all, done it all, killed the matriarch, killed the queen, did all the quests. But I'm still playing. I'm having a good time with it. So this expedition was a way for you to sort of reset your character. I'm back to level 0 or level 1. All the stuff I've acquired has gone into the ether. And you get some perks for it. So basically, I was trying to save up to $5 million worth of loot. And each $1 million that you had would give you 1 bonus skill point for your skill tree after you do the expedition. So cool. So expedition window opened up about a week ago, and it left last night. So last night was sort of the reset. Everybody gets reset at the same time. So yeah, I'm back to 0. Scrappy was level 1. All my workbenches gone. So it's been fun. I do have my one buddy Nick, who held on to 20 some odd blueprints for me. So yeah, we met up earlier tonight. He gave them all back. We did a few runs just so we didn't get murked by a random guy. So we just did a few runs, went right to the Raider hatch, popped out immediately. So yeah, I've got my wolf packs ready to go as soon as I can get a level 3 explosive bench and all that stuff. But
nice. I have like 5 or 6 of them for you as well, but we'll run through to make sure you have them or not. I have extra, so I saved them.
Ah, my guy. Amazing. So yeah, it's been fun. My chicken has a hat now, so I've got that going for me. That was one of the bonuses for doing the expedition. And yeah,
That's
man.
awesome.
I cannot say that this was a better $40 game. I mean, I've gotten so much fun out of it. I'm close to 200 hours at this point.
The question is, will Captain Hambone make it to level 75 again before I do?
Not before you do. Not before you do. I think I'll make it there again. Whether I do the expedition again, I don't know.
Yeah, that's tough.
But now I've got a pocket full of this gold currency, like that I can spend on some stuff.
I have a bunch. I have like 1,100 myself.
I've got 20.
Oh wow, you have a lot.
Something like that. So yeah, I did the whole first deck. I finished off the seasonal event. As I was preparing for the expedition, and then they just gave us an additional 1,000. Did you claim that in your messages?
I didn't get that.
Go into your messages for all you guys playing Ark out there. If you're playing on PlayStation, it's the R3 button. Click that in, it'll open up the little tab in the top right. You can go to your messages. And yeah, as like a holiday gift, they gave us 1,000 of that credit. So
wow, I didn't know that.
It's been
Hambone sent that out on the Discord, Drew. Maybe if you joined our Discord and kept an eye out on Hambone's messages, you would have seen that you would have got the 1,000 gold coins. Let me ask you all this: is there any outfits that help with the cold weather, or is that just cosmetic?
Just cosmetic. One of the outfits in the seasonal quest line does have like a big ski jacket on, but it doesn't make you any warmer. It just looks like it should be warmer. Right. It is a pretty cool looking outfit, though.
Yeah, agreed. So there's two Twitch stories. So there was one, I'm running solo, and this English guy comes over, deep English accent, and he's like, "You want to team up?" And I'm just like what is? You can't. And he has his gun out with his flashlight pointing at me. And what are you gonna say? Like, no? I was like, "Sure, man. I'm just looking for a water filter, like going through the dams, just going looking for one." He's like, "Okay," and he follows me around. Burner pops out. I shoot it. "Good shot, mate." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, thanks." Going through a locker, and he's not.
Drew hates this guy. Drew hates this guy.
I can already tell. I can already tell. Yeah.
And I'm just searching, and he's just watching me. He's not even searching himself. And then eventually, like a pop or something starts shooting gets me, and then he sees the opportunity, and he just starts shooting at me. I tuck and roll. I run. And I hide, and I'm alive. Heal up, and then he turns on the chat, and he's like, "Where are you?" And he starts like, "Where are you, little bastard?" And I'm just like quiet, waiting. And he's like shooting, doesn't see me, and I'm just like, "Listen, you know me. I've never killed a guy in Ark Raiders in the 80 hours I've played. I am just a nice guy. I do my thing, and I get out of the way." And no, so he just keeps going, and I'm kind of stuck. So I see him. He's just standing there. I have my anvil, level 4, and I just opportunity headshot. Bam! It's like 200 damage. I don't even know if he died. I just was like, "I'm getting the hell out of here," and I just ran, and I never saw him again.
So you popped him in the head and took off.
You should have got his stuff.
No, I couldn't have risked it. He might have still been alive.
If that was me, I would have just stood over his body, just started talking smack.
That's hilarious.
So next run comes, right? Didn't get my water filter because a lot of shit was going on. I'm going back to the spot, looking for my water filter. There's a turret. I shoot at the turret, and there was a guy that walks in the door. I don't know if he thought I was shooting at him. Regardless, he starts shooting at me. I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 slow down, buddy." Doesn't care. He starts chasing me. I run. I dodge him. I get out of there. I was over near that spot. I jumped through the window, Hambone. And so I come back up top the other way, and I see a guy now. This is like 1 minute later, and he's over to the distance where I thought he maybe went up the staircase, and he's calling a supply drop. And I'm just scoping him out. Like, what's this sucker doing? Then I see a Hornet come over and recognize him because he did this. The Hornet starts shooting at him. I was like, I'm like 65% it's the same guy. Not sure. But I'm in a bad mood. and I just start shooting at him, and I killed him. And I ran over to him, and I felt so bad. I took all his stuff, and I killed him. I was so proud. I was like, finally killed somebody. Now I'm out. Then the last.
Did you ever get your water filter?
I did.
Oh,
and then once you get one, you find them everywhere. Right?
Oh yeah,
Sure,
that's just how it always goes, right?
So
you
the
spend an
last
hour
one
looking for it,
was
you get 5, 6 after.
I'm waiting in the subway for the train to come, and on the other side, you always see like the pops and like the burners always on the opposite side that you are. And I see a guy over there, and he's getting attacked by these things, the poor guy. And I'm like, he'll survive. And it's just like a pop in him. And he goes down, but the train's coming. And then train doors open. He's sitting there crawling, and he just stops and looks at me. And I just trying to look at him. And I'm like, should I do it? Should I kill him? And he just like slowly walks over to the button. I'm like, you're good, man. I'm too nice. And he pushes
the button. Yeah.
But this is just a fun, fantastic game. It's just things like this that just like made you want to come back. I mean, I know we talked about it the last 2 months, but it's just
it's those interactions, man. It still gets me too. A quick one from my end. So yeah, I spawned into Dam. I forgot what I was looking for. I didn't have anything serious on me. I didn't have a free loadout, but I was kind of traveling light, just looking for whatever. And ran into a guy, and I was like, "Don't shoot, don't shoot." He said, "Yeah, no worries. I just loaded in with a free loadout. Like whatever, no big deal." And I'm like, "All right, yeah, man. I'm just looking for whatever it was." And he's like, all right, let's go upstairs. It's probably there. And he's like, oh, there's a guy here. I was like, oh yeah. Like, well, thinking like we'll all just kind of run around together. Yeah. This guy shoots him in the back as he's breaching a door. And I'm just like, well, what are you doing? I close the door on him. I'm like, whoa. This is not what we're doing here. He opens it. I'm not going to shoot you. I'm not going to shoot you. I was just so thrown off. I just jumped out of the building, and it was a very far fall. I immediately died. And he's like, yeah, it was hilarious. I freaked out. I'm like,
So what do you mean you're not going to shoot me? What are you doing?
You shot the guy in the back. Like, get out of here, man. And then I was like, you know what? It wasn't meant to be. If it was me that killed myself, that guy would have got me.
I think that's what's great about this game is like I reached the point. I know the maps pretty well. You've played all the maps. You know the loot. You know like what to take, what not to take. You've done the upgrades. But it's just the people interaction that just makes this game, I think, so fantastic. I mean, it is a lot better playing with other people, but it's just fun. It's just a fun game.
Absolutely.
I don't know. They make me nervous, man. The people make me nervous. Why didn't you help out the guy that was fighting the pops that ended up getting killed by the pops?
Because he was on the other side of the subway track. I couldn't get to him. But then when the train shows up, all the doors open on both sides.
Yeah, and he just crawls towards you. You could have taken him out, but you let him roll.
Yeah, he was already dead. I mean, I couldn't do anything. And plus, the train was there. He had time to escape. But
good for you. What a nice guy.
I could have killed him and took everything. I think I had
that first guy waited. He was boys with you until you got injured. And then
he was a shady character, not Lou.
He was shady the whole time.
Yeah.
But I had to wait for my opportunity. But as soon as I took out my gun, he probably was like, "What are you doing?"
Right.
Yeah.
What are you doing, mate?
Yeah, what are you doing, mate? I didn't like that guy.
Good times. So more Arc Raiders is on the list, right?
Yeah. Really quickly, the two other things I want to talk about. I played Wario World, the NSO. Did you guys try this? Boot it up yet for the GameCube?
No, I've got it. I've got the original GameCube one that I've never played. And I saw that they released this one. So I've never, now my original copy is probably worthless now that they have a digital copy out. But
I know that's what
how is it? How is it?
It's good. It shows its age a little bit, but it's I thought I played this one, but I don't remember it. It feels like a Mario 64, a little bit better graphics and stuff, but you're just Wario. You're going around punching people and ground pounding, collecting treasure and fighting enemies. So it's not a bad game. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to go play through it all, but it's there, and I played it a little bit. But what I do want to talk about is Final Fantasy VII demo that's on the Switch 2. I downloaded it. First thing about the download, they don't advertise it very well that it's even out. I think, I heard it from you guys or read it somewhere. It And like, do you think it'd be like the main page of like coming soon or something? I had to like search Final Fantasy to even find the game. I thought it'd be like, hey, new demo or new update or something. Anyways, played the game. I played the whole demo. You get pretty much like the whole first level that you go into that nuclear reactor type thing, right? And you fight that little scorpion boss at the end. I mean, I went into this game not knowing what to expect at all, besides the praise that Hambone you've gave and the community has given it. So not really sure. First reaction was it's great. It's not what I expected. I mean, you think Final Fantasy, you think like mages and knights and magic and stuff, and it's like it's more different. It's like a Xenoblade feel if I had to compare it to something. And first of all, it looks fantastic on the Switch 2, and it runs fantastic. The cutscenes, I'll tell you this: the intro, I was, the first 3 minutes is just like a story beat trailer essentially that you're watching. My son walks in the room, he goes, "Oh, like what are you watching? Like, is this a movie?" Like he didn't even know it had a video game on.
Really?
Yeah, awesome. And I was like, "No, buddy, this is like a new game." And the Switch 2 is like, "Oh man, this looks sick." And then I was like, it looked that good. Yeah, the combat style, super interesting. I mean, I'm sure I only scratched the surface with the demo, but being able to switch between the characters, being able to like cast the spells like real time, it's awesome. I'm intrigued with the story a little bit, as he was hired as like a mercenary, and
amazing. Yeah,
I don't really know why, and he's just like,
there's a lot of layers there. Yeah,
so super. Yeah, you could tell he said, "I'm doing it for the money. I need the money," but but he's saying it like he doesn't. It's a weird dynamic, and super excited to see where it goes with this. And it got me excited because I wasn't really sure what to expect. So that's the Final Fantasy demo. Man. Yeah, it's good stuff.
I'm so glad you liked it. That's always the scary thing with the demo, right? It's just like if that didn't grab you, you might be out. And
there's been demos that made me not buy games. 100%, right?
Yeah. So that's great, man.
For sure.
And it drops you off. Where does the demo stop? I'm just curious.
It stops after
you do that scorpion fight.
The scorpion, like dinosaur. Then you have to escape, right? You can the bomb goes. You have a 20 to 30-minute timer. And then you have to escape.
And you have to run out of there. And
so you escape, and then it kind of zooms out. It shows the tower blowing up, and it zooms out. It shows like the city, and then it kind of cuts to like Final Fantasy VII. Yep,
sweet. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, highly recommend everyone. If you never, I mean, it's free. If worst case you hate it, but give it a try. I think it's going to be pretty sweet. It's going to do well for the Switch too.
It's a very popular series for sure. So that's good that it ran pretty good and.
No issues at all. It ran fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. I think hopefully those days are behind us for a little while as far as things not running on things.
Speaking really quick of that, sorry to interrupt. Hambone, I do have a question. I've been having issues with Arc Raiders for the last 3 weeks with like the art's kind of like glitching a little bit. Have you had that issue at all? I mean, I don't know what it could be.
Got to be your internet, dude.
You think that's what it is?
I think it might be that. Yeah. Are you hardwired your PlayStation?
No.
Or are you? If you can run a hardwire, I'd recommend it.
I mean, it's not like unbearable, but it's definitely like I've learned.
Any little blip in your Wi-Fi connection will.
That's what it does.
Impact. I'm pretty sure it's that, because I've certainly had times where the game's glitched, and what happens to me is like when I walk, it like doesn't register that I've walked. Like it'll put me back like a few paces, but that's happened to me maybe like 4 or 5 times.
See, I've never had any issues besides the arc will be like flying in the sky, like only when you like get aggro, and then it just it looks like it's not moving, and then it just jumps like a few feet.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. Okay, it's probably I'll check my internet connection. Maybe I'll reset it. Sorry, Goose.
Oh, you're good. I'll go ahead and chat what I've been playing. I like fishing in games, but I've never really liked a fishing game. I like fishing in Animal Crossing. I played Zelda Skyward Sword originally when it came out on the Wii and played through to the part where you start fishing and never got past that part. I loved it so much. I never beat the game. I just got to the fishing part and never left. I just love to fish in games. And I think it's the part that they make it so simple that you don't have to worry about things. Because then when you get an actual fishing game, it's like choose your boat, choose your lure, choose your rod. Is the weather right? You got to take your boat to this one part. Are the fish biting here? It's like real life. Nobody wants that much hassle in fishing. I want to throw my line in, catch a fish, and bring it out. 2 different people suggested. One was our guy on Discord. Who was it here? It was Rizzle. Rizzle suggested this game. And my friend Christian, I used to work with, suggested Cast and Chill is the name of the game. It is on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. Just fired it up. I didn't play any games when I went on my trip to San Francisco. And I didn't play on the plane or anything. I just dicked around on my phone. But this game, I just started today or yesterday, actually. It's really good. The graphics are 16-bit, 8-bit graphics, but it's really pretty. The sound is really good. It sounds like nature, and it's simple. You start out, you pick the color of your fisherman, the hat he's going to wear, the color of his overalls, and the color of your dog that joined you in the boat. You take the boat out, you cast the rod. You may catch a fish, you may not, but you can see your line underwater to see if the fish are biting. You pull up, you catch 3 fish, you go to the store, you sell them, then you can upgrade your stuff. It's that loop, but it's super easy and peaceful and stress-free. It's Cast and Chill. That's exactly what this game, the title describes it. And I'm all in on this. I can see me sinking some time into this, just like mine. It's almost like a phone game to where it's just easy. The loop is there and it's not stressful. Nobody's going to jump out and say, don't shoot, and stab me in the back. I really like the vibe of this game. So thank you, Rizzle, for suggesting it. Thank you, Christian, for suggesting it. It's on sale for like $11, I think.
That's
on
awesome.
Switch too. So
rated 10 out of 10 on Steam.
Very good ratings. I looked at that.
Very good. Yeah. Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. That looks awesome. I love that it has that side profile view so you can kind of like see what's going on.
Yeah, I like that too.
Water. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. I love this pixel art style too.
Yeah, it's really pretty. The sound blew me away. I didn't even have headphones. I was just playing handheld on the Switch 2, and just the sound that was coming out of the speakers was like, am I sitting in a boat in a lake? This is beautiful. I love hearing this. Just, birds twittering in the background and ducks will fly over, and love it. So I'm looking to see if I can catch all the fish now. I've got 188 days in on Coffee Golf. See if I can match that with Cast and Chill. A couple years back when I lived in my old neighborhood, I had a neighbor, shout out to Big Tim. I had a neighbor who gave me a Super Nintendo and a bunch of games. And he was like, I know you like video games. This is for your collection. I immediately sold it. But I kept one game because I already had a Super Nintendo and a bunch of games. But I kept this game that was on Super Nintendo because I looked it up and it was worth like $25. And I'm like, that's kind of pricey for a Super Nintendo game. You usually buy them for $2 or $3 at the pawn shop or whatever. I'm going to take this. I'm going to keep this one game. And I looked up what it was. I didn't even play it. I looked it up. And the game is called Earth Defense Force on the Super Nintendo. It's a side-scrolling shoot 'em up. You're an airplane and I love those games. I love the side-scrolling shooters. I kept it. I've never played it. And the other day I turned on the PlayStation 5 and I saw that Earth Defense Force 6 was out. And we've come a long way since the Super Nintendo. And I saw that one of my friends on my playlist, I don't know who it was, had played it or was currently playing it. I'm like, well, it's on PlayStation Plus. I'll download it and check it out. Guys, I've played a lot of bad games this year. This one might be the worst. I'm going to put that up there. It was so bad that I had to play more to be like, is this really something that they have actually put out? I don't even know when it came out, but I was like, is this something that is like that people are currently making and playing? This is a current gen game. It's first off, the graphics are PlayStation 1 graphics, and the conversation you have, you walk into a room and this guy's like, I don't know why we're here. How did you do out in your last battle? And he's dressed in suit and tie. He's like, I designed the weapon that you use. The conversation's really awful. And then we go into the room and the captain comes in and the guy's like, we'll talk. The guy I was talking to is like, we'll finish this conversation later. Captain comes in. He's like, you're all scum. None of you have ever shot a gun before. What did you do? And the guy's like, I drove a truck. And what did you do? The guy's like, I worked in the mess hall. And he's like, you're a truck driver and a cook. You're worthless. Never asks me. I'm sitting there. I'm the only one in fatigue gear. I've got on like a battle helmet and everything. Like, it's so weird and out of touch. And then like all of a sudden a guy runs in and he's like, we're under attack from the invaders. It reminded me, Hambone, of The Machine. Like it's the invaders. That's their name. So yep. The invaders are here and I run out and they're these giant frog people that are the size of a skyscraper running at me. I posted a video on our Discord. It's ridiculous.
It's the best video I've ever seen.
It really is. This guy with a rocket launcher and his arm blew off, just shot off into the air, and he's still like running around. So I shoot him more, and he falls down. He's sitting there, and I'm like, all right, the guy's dead. And then all of a sudden, he just pops out a new arm with a gun and shoots me. It just pops out of nowhere. And I don't know how many times I got to shoot this frog guy in the mouth, but finally he goes down. It's just that, and that happened. The next wave of invaders came in after that. I got to the fourth wave of invaders, and they finally got me. I had unlimited ammo too. They finally got me, these giant frog people. I turned it off and deleted the game. It was, but it was fun while it lasted. It was one of those games, Hambone, where you stream and you just laugh. You're like, is this really happening? I might download it again and see if, it might be stream worthy.
It looked so bad, it's good type of game.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, you're there for the laughs.
Trios.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Incredible. Watching that arm or that leg just fly off to space was the highlight of my week. I've got it. It was better than winning the gift card at work.
I thought you'd like that.
That's the highlight
that's the clip I wanted.
Yeah, it was perfect. Thank you for that. It really
just body parts flying everywhere, and them still like running around like.
Yeah, the dude was just like on a recliner. Just hey, you shot my leg off. Like, sorry about that.
Yeah,
Is there a button on PlayStation like the Switch that you like records the last 30 seconds or something? I think we talked about this. I need to set it up.
I think you can change. So default, I think if you hold that button, it'll take a screenshot. But I think you can change it to do something else, like record.
Yeah. You can go under settings and make it do. If you press it once, it'll record the last. You can kind of set it to how much you want. Record the last 30 seconds. Record the last 15. Record just a screenshot. Is
that how you like got this? Is that
I have to hold it down and the screen pops up and I pick like how long ago did this happen? I always pick too long. I always pick like the last 30 seconds and it happened in the last 5. So my clips I have to go in and edit the clip, but it's really cool to be able to do that. I need to go in and tweak the settings to be able just to tap it to record the last 15 seconds. That'd make it easier. I think there's a way you can use voice too with the microphone to say, hey, capture the last 15 seconds. But I haven't really looked into that. But anyways, about 30 minutes before we started streaming tonight, I turned on a VR game called Dreams of Another. This game I was super hype about this game when I saw it on the State of Play. It looked right up my alley, very kind of off the wall, colorful, and it's VR. And you can choose between you want first person or third person. This game's getting terrible reviews, and it dropped. Yeah, I know, and it dropped. But then I was reading, and some people were like, "I don't know why this is getting terrible reviews." I think it's just kind of got a niche fan base to where, if you like that type of game, you're going to like this game. If you don't like this game, you're not going to like it. So I think a lot of people bashed it, but it dropped till it was on sale for like $22. I downloaded it tonight and just popped it in to have something else to talk about because I haven't played that much. It starts out, you're in a dream and you're a soldier that you can't bring yourself to shoot your gun, and the colors are all muted. It feels like a dream, really. And eventually you get shot, and then you wake up and it's on the start screen of the game. And it lets you choose between first and third person. So you start out in first person through the kind of intro, and then it says, do you want to play third or first? I said, I'll stick with first. And when I got in, it was in a different first person mode. Like in the intro, it was letting me, look down my gun basically like a Call of Duty first person. But then once I switched, it was like coming from my chest. And then I switched it to third person, but then the camera angles were all off. If I moved the right stick, it would jump the camera over, but my character would still be where I was. So the camera would move, but not like with my character. So I only played it for about 30 minutes. I need to get in and just deep dive into those settings because the gameplay has me intrigued. You're shooting, there's just like bubbles everywhere. And as you shoot them, they turn into things. It's almost, I don't know really how to describe it other than that. You can look it up, Dreams of Another.
I'm looking at pictures,
but it's just
now.
Yeah, it's a bunch of bubbles, and when you shoot the bubbles, they turn into items.
I see.
Trees, buildings.
So everything's like blurred, and like gets unblurred as
you shoot it. Yeah, it gets unblurred as you shoot it. But we'll see. I'm going to give it some more time and dive into it. Just right now, the controls are a little difficult to deal with. So if I can figure that out, I think I may like this game. But I hope so. I want to like it. I've heard it's about 8 hours long, which is perfect for me. Kind of long for a VR game, but perfect for my. It sounds like Fever Dreams of Another. Darth Platypus says yes. It absolutely. That's the way it felt. When I took the helmet off, I was sweating. I was like, "What in the world was that?" But hopefully, I can get back to it and check it out. But that's all that I've been playing. Hambone Johnny, tell me about.
I've got a list, of course. So I'll start with Gigasword. So I talked about that the last couple of times. So I've beaten Gigasword. Got to the final boss. Took a few times, but we got him down. And I gotta say, the game took a little while to grow on me, but I really liked Gigasword.
Really?
It was really really fun. I think they did some really interesting things with the sword mechanic. So I think I talked about it last time, but basically you're this guy. You have this giant sword. And you can fight with this sword, but your mobility is severely hampered when you hold this giant sword because you're just a regular human, and this is a sword made for like somebody twice your size, basically. So you have to leave the sword in various spots and go do a puzzle and basically find a way to get back to your sword or have your sword summoned to you. And they've, as with any Metroidvania, you gain new powers and power-ups as you go. And I thought they were really interesting. They were all centered around like leaving the sword places and being able to summon it back differently. And yeah, I think just the way it all came together was great. I think I finished it in like 15 hours. So a little bit longer, honestly, than what I thought it was going to be. And that last level was extremely challenging from a combat perspective. But yeah, really, really good. If you're into 2D Metroidvanias, you like the pixel art, definitely a recommendation for me. It's cheap enough.
I love how this game looks, but I don't know if the play style is my type of game.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you can catch it on sale, yeah, maybe give it a try. But I think there might have been a demo on Switch.
Maybe I'll try that. I'll take a look.
Give it a go. It does some interesting stuff. I mean, it definitely is a Metroidvania, but it's doing its own thing. So yeah, that was Gigasword.
There's a demo. There is a demo. You're right. There is.
Yeah, give it a go. Right, if it clicks, it clicks, and if it doesn't, play Final Fantasy. Also back on Night Rain. So we have finally unbalanced the Balancers. The Balancers were the name of the boss, one of the new bosses that just came out. So the big joke was we need to unbalance these guys. They have finally been unbalanced. We tried using the new characters. That wasn't really vibing with us. We went back. Our crew went back to sort of our old faithful loadout. I'm like the knight guy. Buddy Nick is Iron Eye, the archer. And our guy Steve is the executioner, the samurai dude. And that combo just really works for the three of us. So we really play off each other really well. So we're able to finally take down the Balancers in a really hard fought battle. We had him them really close 2 times and failed, and that 3rd time we were able to overcome, so that was awesome. So now we've, unlocked the ability to fight the Dreg Lord, and he's tough. Yeah, he's got this scarlet rot that he just spews out and summons all these enemies, that just goes crazy. His attack patterns are all over the place. But we've gotten to him twice. And our first time, we actually were really close to taking him down, but second time, not so much. So that is next up on the list. And I think once I'm able to beat him and maybe do some of the questing with some of the new characters that came out, I think it's time to put Night Rain to rest. So
Wow.
yeah, it's coming. It's coming up to that time. I think. I don't know if we'll get it done this year or when we're going to be able to get together with the holidays, but yeah, really great game. But I think I've juiced the orange to the rind. I guess I don't know. Is that a saying? If it isn't, I just
I
made
think
it
you
up.
just made it one.
Yeah. So that was that. So it's going really well though. Back to Star Wars Outlaws as well. Still playing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So I'm like 5-ish hours into it now. So definitely have some more time with it. I am aligning myself with Crimson Dawn right now. That's sort of the
Okay.
crew I'm rolling with. I'm trying to screw over the Pikes as much as possible right now. So I'm going into their zones and just stealing everything and shooting all their dudes and all that good stuff. It's a really I'll say this, it's a really great Star Wars world. You feel like you're in Star Wars. It's very nice to play a Star Wars game where you're not a Jedi and you don't have these powers, so you're kind of just a regular person. So you really feel that the interactions you have, the cutscenes are really good. Where I think this game falls down a little bit is the movement, both on foot, but also in this like weird speeder bike that you have. I haven't gotten to the part where I'm doing space combat. I'm excited to try that, but it just feels a little janky to me. It's not bad, but I'm just coming off recently playing Ghost of Yotei, and that movement is just so smooth. The combat feels so good when you're jumping. There's a lot of jumping and climbing and grappling to things, and it's not effortless, but you can kind of find a flow, and the game doesn't push back at you. Outlaws, it kind of does. And when
Mm.
you're trying to grapple onto something, but you've got to hit a certain button, and you're trying to time a jump that you think you should be able to time with some of the momentum that your character's having. And maybe I'm just not used to it yet. Maybe I'm still trying to play it like that other game, but that's where I'm having a little bit of issues with it. And nothing so bad for to make me stop, but
Mm.
definitely enough to notice.
Right.
Um, I do like the combat. Doing the combat is fun. Like sneaking around and doing the stealth is good. Um, and even some of the shooting is fun. It's very arcadey. Like if you are trying to stealth and you mess it up and an alarm goes off, there's like 1,000 dudes that come out. Like, where did you come from? 1,000 people, but they're here now. So that gets a little crazy, and trying to like I'm navigating the open world section on this speeder bike. I'm trying to sneak off my bike and like sneak around and get into the space. I was having a hard time with that. So basically, I just jumped back on the speeder bike and started just shooting people because you can shoot them from the speeder. The great thing about that is that the speeder bike has its own health bar. So instead of me as like the player taking damage, it's my speeder bike. So I can kind of play a little loose,
Ah.
go around, blast some people down. Like if my speeder blows up, like whatever, it'll respawn. So I kind of have just been doing that. There's probably a better way for me to be going about that, but I found that to be most effective so far. So yeah, I'm gonna still play it. I'm intrigued by the story. It's a pretty cool storyline, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at on Star Wars right now.
So I was thinking, had I not gone from Arc Raiders to Earth Defense Force 6, that maybe Earth Defense Force 6 would have been a better game. It wouldn't, after deep thought, it wouldn't have. It was still trash. Do you think if you would have played Star Wars Outlaws without coming off of Yote, those controllers would be okay? The controls would be all right?
I don't think I would have noticed it as much, but I definitely still. I mean, these are the Assassin's Creed people. It feels like you're playing like a PS3 Assassin's Creed game sometimes. I
Right.
won't say I won't sort of say all the way like that, but there's hints of that in what I can see. So I don't know. It's all right. Kuz, I have a question about this game for you because I played an hour of it, but I think I saw that you're on my friends list having also played this. It's called
Yeah.
Yoku's Island Express.
Yeah.
You play this game? Do you like it?
I played it for less than an hour.
Okay.
But I think it's kind of the pinball game, right?
It's pinball. Yeah.
Yes.
It's pinball. So you're this little ant. You show up on this island and you become the postmaster.
Yeah.
Not really sure how, but this is what you're dealing with. So you're ant, you're rolling around this ball, and you get into these little areas that are like little pinball puzzles, right? You've got to break a rock by hitting it 3 times, or light up a bumper a certain amount of time. So it's fun. It's kind of going around. It's just I was on the PlayStation Store and the sale got me. It was $3. It was like 85% off. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Owen really liked it. I was playing that with Owen a bit. We were passing the controller back and forth. It's a fun game to kind of just play with him. So I think I'm going to stick on this one as well. From what I saw, it's pretty short, maybe like 6 to 8 hours or something like that, if that.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a go. So that's been fun. And
it's on the Switch as well. You've been playing on PlayStation?
Yeah, I've been playing on PlayStation. That's just where I found the sale. But yeah, it's fun. It's something different. It made me think a little bit of that Pinball Spire game I played earlier this year. But that game is definitely
there's a demo available on the Switch, and right now it's $1.99.
Yeah. I mean, it's an old game. But it's worth a look if you're looking for something different, a colorful little pinball, fun. So be an ant. Go nuts.
Be an ant. Be a postmaster ant.
Be a postmaster. Exactly. And the last game I'll make mention of here, another one I've been playing with Owen was shocker, Monopoly. I know, crazy. I asked him if he wanted to play board games the other day, and he goes, "Can we play Monopoly on the PlayStation?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So there was an old Monopoly game that we had played a year ago or whatever that was on PS Plus. So when I went to go re-download it, I saw that there was quote unquote new Monopoly, and I gotta say, new Monopoly is way better than old Monopoly. Yeah, like you can select several different house rules, like landing on free parking, you get the money, or landing on the ghost space, you can get $400, or
That's cool.
When I was a kid, I used to always I never played the auction rule, right? You guys know that when you land on the spot, you don't have enough.
It goes to auction.
The official rule is go to auction. I never played like that as a kid. I would just say, if I don't have the money, I'm not buying it and move on.
And nobody else can.
And no one else can. So we can turn that on. So yeah, so it's pretty fun. It's got this whole living board where you can, kind of see the city being built around you and all that stuff. So yeah, it's Monopoly. So I mean, I'm not gonna go crazy here, but it was fun, and we'll keep playing it. I told Owen he has to get to platinum for me, so he's got work to do over Christmas break.
Is it called New Monopoly?
I think it's called New Monopoly. I think that's what it says. I'm pretty sure that's what I noticed. But when I went to go look at the trophies, it just says Monopoly. It's Monopoly with the red background, if you're looking for this one.
Okay.
Released in 2014 or 2024.
Okay. Because that sounds familiar, like one that I've played with the live board and stuff. Because
the last one had
several different versions.
Yeah.
I think it's called New Monopoly. I think it is.
Really?
Is it just New Monopoly? Yeah.
I'm looking on the PlayStation Store. New Monopoly.
New Monopoly on the new Nintendo 3DS XL. No, you played that on PlayStation, right, Hammo?
All these are PlayStation games. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's called New Monopoly.
I'm pretty sure as well. Well, enjoy New Monopoly if you guys partake.
Yeah.
Very much endorsed by Owen. He said it should be on the Game Awards for Best Game of the Year.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
His words, not mine, but
yeah. Solid family game.
That was that. Yeah,
that could be a category next year. Kids top games.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Kids top game that hasn't come out this year, but
right.
Our life. So yeah, that's me.
All right. That's a lot of video games that we've been playing. And next up, for those that know, we are fans of the TV show Survivor, and it just ended last week. It's very, very recently. And we're going to talk about this season. If you should stay tuned in, because this is going to be riveting. And we're going to have our first ever guest on the 8-Bit Clubhouse podcast to come on and talk about this season with us. But yeah, so we're going to talk about Survivor and what we liked, what we didn't like. We're going to chat it up. We had a fantasy Survivor league.
Woo.
Our good buddy Beer Cerveza was in this league. My buddy Matt came in. I thought he was the runaway to win this thing. But then my daughter Libby, aka Minnie Coos, came through and dominated the league. So I've got her here with me. Come on in, Liv. You sit here. I'm gonna give you here. Put this in your ear.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hey, Libby.
The tribe has
Hi.
spoken.
Wow, you have your
Hey.
shirt on. You got your
And a
buff.
buff.
Yeah, the shirt, the buff.
you.
I love it.
Amazing.
Oh,
Well, welcome to the podcast. Thanks for being here.
Welcome to the podcast. Thanks for being here.
I am so excited.
That's incredible.
So let's talk a little bit about season 49 as a whole, right? Like you said, we had our fantasy thing. I thought I was feeling great until my boy got bit by a snake. Incredible. But so Libby, what was you've been a fan of Survivor for a while. What did you think as a whole of this season?
It was one of the best seasons, actually.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, why does this it keeps coming out of my ear?
That's awesome.
But
Why'd you think? What did you like about it? What was so great? Did you like the challenges? Did you like the people?
Um,
Did you like the?
I really liked the people. It
Okay.
wasn't as they weren't as nice as the people from last season, but I liked them. Yeah.
See, I need more cutthroat. I want more villains. I need more Riz gods.
Yeah, that was my guy. That was
Yeah.
Rizzo was my guy.
Yeah, no, I thought there was some. I thought there were some respectable groups that had kind of gone up against each other several times during the season, and they were just kind of frank about it. They weren't trying to hide.
Yeah,
What
I
like
agree.
Sage versus Savannah was they were butting heads for
Mhm.
several episodes there, and they kept trying to go after. Well, really, they were trying to go after Savannah. I don't know why they never tried to really get Sage out. But so
Yeah.
that was kind of interesting.
I think
So,
they knew Sage wasn't going to win. Maybe. I
Maybe she
couldn't
was
read
the
her.
easier one.
I
Yeah,
mean,
same.
she had a lot of different personalities. I feel like every episode changed a little bit, but yes, Savannah. What's her overall thoughts, Libby? Did you think who won should have won?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly because I had her on the draft,
That's
Yeah,
true.
love it, love it.
but I thought she was a strategic player, and I liked her.
So the
Yeah.
final three was all girls. You drafted all girls.
Yeah.
So if there was one of the final three that you could have took out and replaced with another player, which one would you have taken out of the final three?
Okay, you guys may not like me for this, but Soph.
You would have taken out Sos?
Yes.
Why?
That's all right.
Well, I don't really know.
She just skated by that whole time. She didn't do anything.
She did, but she
Yeah.
had some great points in the final, I think, tribal. I think she kind of sold. I mean, I don't think she deserved to win, but I think she kind
No.
of brought up some good things like, oh, yeah, I kind of forgot about that, or I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah, I think she
But,
played a good social game, but
But if you think about
not much
Savannah as
else.
well, Savannah obviously dominated the challenges. No one can take that away from her. I
Yeah.
think she would have been gone long ago. I don't know. I feel like besides that, did she do a lot of strategic stuff, or did she also? I mean, she's always at the bottom, right?
Savannah?
Yeah.
She always had a target on her
Of
head for
course.
sure. I don't
Yeah.
think she played a really good social game.
no,
I
pretty
think
terrible.
that she was. A lot of people didn't like her. I think she was very brash and just like, this is the way it is. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't like her, but she
Yeah.
kept winning those challenges to where when the target was on her back, you couldn't vote her out. So,
So let me ask this to you guys: if Rizzo was in the finals, does he win?
No.
No,
No.
you don't think so. You think Savannah still wins?
I'd rather him be second than win.
Mm.
Still.
I don't know. I think it depends on the speeches. If he could have talked, because he played that idol. I mean, he had that idol. They knew it
They were
for
afraid of him.
9 tribals, and
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
he really never really even had to play it. If he'd
No.
have kept it in his pocket, made it to the finals, and said, Y'all knew
No.
I had this for 9, and I still got it. I mean,
And I still don't
that's
need
hard.
it.
Yeah, I still
Yeah.
don't need it. Yeah. I don't know, man. I thought this season, I didn't really like it at first. I think it ended okay, but I thought it was a little slow. I didn't like that the tribes were so tight. It was just like you knew that they were voting with the tribe alliances were sticking. And I don't know. This season grew on me, but I'm really looking forward to next season for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah, I think the start was weird with the blue team just losing like all their people right out the start. I think that just made for a weird setup in the beginning, but I think it finished really strong. And I really like how many new challenges I feel like that they added, or like remix challenges. Even the final challenge that
I
right,
agree with that.
They didn't do the spiral like ball thing where they had to keep it going, right? They didn't do that one. I don't know if this one was brand new or if it was a combination of others, but it was nice to see some of that new stuff.
Yeah, I also noticed they didn't do the like bucket.
Oh, hold the bucket up.
Yeah.
A lot of those, which I'm glad to see some different things too. And then even the sanctuary didn't even come into play until very, very late in the season, which again, okay with.
Overall, I liked it though. I thought it was a good one.
Yeah.
So we did right. We did have this Survivor Fantasy League as you mentioned, Coos. So yes, Matt, I'm sorry, bud, you did not win. The winner of our Season 49 Fantasy League is none other than Mini Coos, of course. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The winner gets a pizza of their choice. She's already chosen what she's going to get on the pizza. What are your toppings?
Oh, bacon, black olives, and pineapple.
See, the black olives and pineapple is my go-to pizza, but I usually throw like a meatball on there instead of the bacon.
No, I like the bacon with the little salt there. I think that's a great combo.
That is a good combo. All right, so that's on us. We will be sending that to you. Yep, we'll get extra large, the biggest one you can get, and we have leftovers.
Amazing.
Darth Platypus says, which member of the podcast, me, Hambone, or Drew, would last the longest on Survivor, do you think?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you all have really like different things. Probably, I actually think Hambone, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah. I think that Hambone would play the best social game, right? The most likable. Drew's the toughest, but I feel like I could connive my way. I can out-talk my way out of it.
Coos is going to be in a tree for like 3 days. We're going to lost. Where's Coos? And he's up there. He's listening to conversations over the water well. Yeah.
We'll be at the challenge. He just won't show up. The first time it ever happened, he's still in the tree.
Coos? Like...
he's in the tree.
I couldn't get down. Yeah.
Oh man.
I would probably get hurt. I think I would probably at a challenge think I could do something that I used to be able to do in my 20s, but I got this no problem, and probably hurt myself. And then have to.
I think that every time they go down that big slide.
Oh my god! I'm like,
ends up in the hay. I'm like, oh, my ankles are just gonna shatter.
It's just done.
Yeah.
Maybe 15 years ago, but.
Crazy. Libby says Mini Coos says she's gonna apply when she turns 18.
Yeah. So she should do it.
I will be your number one
out there.
Yeah.
Funny story, really quick. I forget what season it was. I was dating a girl in high school, and her uncle was on Survivor. And it was the premiere night. I had her over. We got like takeout. We were all excited to watch it together. And he went home first.
No.
Yeah, I forget what season. He was from Rhode Island. I forget what season it was.
So sad.
It was awkward for all of us, but it was fun to watch.
Yeah. What do you say? Like,
was he there too?
No, he wasn't.
No,
he wasn't.
I was going to say that would be too funny.
That would have been even better.
Oh man, crazy. So so we got season 50 coming up, right? Did they announce the start date for that one?
February?
Soon, right? February?
I think.
Yeah,
February, March. I don't know.
Did you got
spring actually?
Did you see in the clip after 49 was over when they premiered 50? Did you see who was going to be on 50 from 49?
I was I was so happy.
That went into the scoring. That was extra points this year, so I had to make sure the extra points.
Who was it? It was Rizzo and Savannah.
In Savannah, yeah.
I'm so
Which I think
glad.
is
I
gonna
can't
be
wait.
interesting.
I can't wait for Riz God to come back.
also
He's
Wow.
number one
Me
pick for
too.
me in the draft.
Premiere date is February 25th with a 3-hour premiere.
Wow, 3 hours.
And this is a
Whoa.
bigger cast this time. Was it 20, 24 people?
It is 24 players.
All right. So what that means
I'm-
is we have a couple open seats in the
Open seats
Survivor
at the
Fantasy
table if anybody
League for
wants to
this next
jump in.
one. So yeah, definitely let us know.
Try to take
No.
down the champ.
Take down the
That's
champ.
right.
Yeah, that's it.
What are you
Take
looking forward to in season 50?
I am really glad that Camilla from Survivor 48 is going to be in Survivor 50.
Wow.
Okay.
Choose your favorite.
One of them. I also liked. Was it Tiny?
Yeah.
Tiny.
Tiny, yeah.
Yeah. I also liked her and Saul.
Did you go back and
Oh,
watch a lot
yeah,
of
I
the old
saw.
seasons, Libby? Or no?
I think I started watching when I was 7.
Yeah.
should-
Maybe like 4, but I didn't pay a lot of attention when I was.
If you want to
4.
see some really cool old seasons, go back and watch season 2, and they go to Africa, and it's crazy. There's lions, and they have to make these bomas, and they literally are just in the middle of like the African.
It's wild.
It's
Yeah,
That's
wild.
cool.
But I think Colby from season 2 is on season 50.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all the way back from season 2, he's on this one. Ozzy's on for what, the 7th time. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited
Yeah,
for it.
should be
Mr.
really
Beast
cool.
was there. Who knows why? But Mr. Beast was
Yeah.
in the trailer. A lot
Yeah.
happening. I saw
That guy's
Jeff
everywhere.
doing one of the challenges. He was like pulling the rope. I'm like, what is Jeff doing? I was like, don't hurt yourself.
Do you think this is Jeff's last season?
I don't think he can give it up.
I don't think you can either.
I'd say if he lives until he's 100, he will be doing this in
Oh,
a
he's like the-
wheelchair on crutches.
He's like the Bob Barker of
Yeah.
Survivor. Yeah.
You don't know who Bob Barker is.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did the Price is Right for what, 100
He
years?
hosted this Price is Right game show for like since the 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, Mini Coos, for coming on and being with
Of
us here. And
course.
we'll have you back on in probably a month and a half to do our next draft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking forward to it.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Good to see you, and congratulations again on winning.
Yep. Enjoy
Thank
that
you.
pizza. Let us know. Have your dad order
I
it.
care.
will. It'll be
We'll Venmo
amazing.
Awesome.
Thank you. Good night.
Oh, there goes all our viewers just left.
Yep.
There you have it. There you have it. The Survivor update with Mini Coos, the champion of the Fantasy Survivor League. But like Hambone said, we got a couple openings for next season. If you are listening and want to join us,
Mhm.
hey, jump on in. You get it. You could win and get a free pizza. What's better
Yeah.
than that? There's no entry fee. We're just doing it.
Yeah, honestly, you don't even really need to do anything. If you've
No.
never watched Survivor before, but you just want to hang out, like come hang out with us. You just pick a name out of a hat, basically.
Oh,
and
yeah.
hope for the best.
Yep.
Super fun though.
All right. For those that know, Drew is the quiz master. A couple of episodes ago, he delighted us with super hard Nintendo quiz that I would have aced had I had a better partner. But this time, Drew is back with another quiz for Hambone and I, and for you, dear listeners.
Yes.
You can answer in the chat. You can, this is interactive here, the interactive quiz. So, and I'm not going to be as good as this one at
Sure you
this
will.
quiz as I was at the Nintendo one because I
Well.
don't really know a lot about this. But the quiz, I'm going to turn it over to you, Drew. You
All right.
tell us what's going on here.
So with this time of year, Christmas is upon us. We're gonna go traditional Christmas movie trivia.
Okay.
I don't think these are that hard, but I watch a lot of Christmas movies with the family, so I don't know. There's some classics, there's some newer ones, there's a couple tough ones. I have a few multiple choice if you think you need it, but you guys are going to work together like you did in the past, so you guys can talk it out, and we'll give a score. There's 14 questions. I know it's an odd number, but that's what I had to come up with, and we'll see how many you guys can get right. Up front, Christmas movie trivia. What's your prediction out of 14? How many get right?
Are we answering collectively or separate?
Yes, collectively.
I think we're gonna get 9 right.
That's a good.
I'm
guess.
going 10. I'm going 10.
I think you guys can get these. There's a couple tricky ones, but I think for the most part they're fairly easy. All right, you guys ready? First one. In Home Alone, what city are the McAllisters traveling to when they leave Kevin behind?
In the first Home
First
Alone?
one. First Home
Okay.
Alone.
Oh, they're going to Paris.
That is correct. They are
Paris
going
is it.
to Paris.
Oui, oui.
Where in the second one?
Well, they're in New York, right? And then I forget. I don't remember.
Miami.
that.
I think
just remember
it's Miami.
I remember the bird lady. That's all I've got from the second one.
Yeah.
That's
The
the
first
first.
one, the second one, he ends up in New York. They end up in Miami.
That's right.
Yeah.
Number 2. This is probably maybe my favorite Christmas movie every year. We watch it. What toy does
It's a
Howard?
Hoobie Christmas.
Hoobie Christmas is new and kids. Oh my god! If only. What toy does Howard desperately try to buy in Jingle All the Way? You guys seen this one?
I have seen it.
No, I
It's a
haven't
little
seen
action
it.
figure. I
Yep.
don't remember what the action figure is called though. It's like something man.
That's close. You're on the right track.
Mhm.
I have no multiple choice for this one. You could
I've
phone a
never
friend.
seen it.
Let's see if anybody in chat can get
Turbo
Wow,
Man from the
Turbo Man.
chat.
Turbo
Darth.
Man. Darth.
I
Yeah,
can't give you that one,
Darth.
but
I
Darth
remember.
was right.
He's wearing a red suit, right? Red suit.
Yeah, with a big T on the T
Yeah.
on it.
Is that movie
Got it.
good?
It's a great movie. It really. Yes, it is. You're out of. It's better than Hoobie Halloween.
Yes.
Oh, it's classic. I like it. All right, Miracle on 34th Street. What does Kris Kringle claim to be? Do you need options on this one?
I don't know that I've ever seen this movie either.
My mom used to watch this.
I'll give you 4 multiple choice options: a toy salesman, a magician, Santa Claus, or a department store manager.
Kris Kringle wouldn't claim to be Santa Claus, right? I don't, because that's who he is.
I think I'm just gonna go department store manager.
I'm gonna go with that too.
This is not a trick question. The answer is Santa Claus.
Oh man,
Hmm.
gotta go back and watch the classics.
All right, Cruz is going to know this one.
All right,
What does Ralphie want in A Christmas Story?
why do I gotta know it? Because I look like Ralphie? That's just so wrong, man.
Cambo knows.
I remember when you guys came here to Colorado, I put on the pink
That's right.
jumpsuit that
You
little Mac
did.
wears in the game, and I came out and Drew was like, "Hey, Ralphie, like, what? Why are you dressed up like Ralphie?" I'm like, "Man, I'm little Mac." It's the glasses and the face, and I guess I'm Ralphie.
All right,
Did we
Hambone, what is
guess?
it?
Yeah, it's the little BB gun.
Red
know
Rider.
what
Yep.
Red Rider.
The
Yeah.
Red Rider. There you go. Red Rider BB gun. All right, that's 2. All right, in the Polar Express. Cruz, you watched this with the family. Come on,
No,
Hambone has seen
my
it.
mom actually loves this movie. I've never seen it.
What
Tom
word?
Hanks.
That's not the question. What
Oh,
word
sure.
is punched into the main character's ticket?
No multiple
Train.
choice here,
I can.
huh? How about
Believe.
Believe? That's
Yes!
a good one.
Believe
Is that it?
is
Right?
the answer.
Hey, all right. I got it.
Wow.
That's
hey, there
3.
we go. Angel
right,
Angel
got it.
answered in the chat. Believe. There it is.
This is. I have to think if you don't know this one, you guys are just disgraced to Christmas. What is the name of the Grinch's dog?
I know it.
You do.
I do.
Let's hear it.
Max.
You got it. That's 4. All right. In the Santa Claus, what
Mhm.
is the real name of Tim Allen's character?
Like first and last?
Oh, yeah.
Tim
I-
Allen.
I'll give you a hint. Remember, he goes out to the Denny's and the waitress goes, "Oh," and it says SC on
Oh
his
yeah,
pajamas.
it is. It
And he's like, "Oh, does that
is.
stand for Santa Claus?" And he goes, "No, it stands for
Something Calvin.
Ooh,
Christensen.
It's
wait,
something
Cruz is onto
Calvin.
something.
Yeah, I remember it's something Calvin.
Oh yeah, the little kid.
SC.
Sean?
So
No, it's not Sean. I don't know, man.
I mean,
Something.
you're right there.
Oh, Scott Calvin.
Scott Calvin. I'll give it to you.
Angel in the chat. Angel, she's a
2,
Angel knows.
3.
Christmas
Five.
movie stud.
All right. In the movie Elf,
Mm.
what is the first rule of the Code of the Elves? I'm gonna do multiple
Don't talk
choice 'cause
about the code of the elves.
I'm going to give you guys multiple choice because you guys, frankly, are disappointing me.
Yeah,
First one,
yeah.
spread Christmas cheer.
Oh,
Number 2, treat every day like Christmas.
Hmm.
There's room for everyone on the nice list. Or the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing out loud.
For all to hear. Is that what they say?
Isn't that what they say? I think they say something like that. I think
do.
it's the first. What's the first one?
Spread Christmas cheer. Treat every day like Christmas. There's room for everyone on the nice list. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing out loud.
I'm gonna go first one.
First one.
No, it's treat every day like Christmas.
Oh, you
Still at
liar!
All right,
Lie.
National
You sit on the throne of lies.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. What gift does Clark Griswold plan to buy with his bonus?
Swimming pool.
Yes, sir. It is a swimming pool.
That's my favorite.
Awesome. I've never
That's it.
seen that movie.
Oh, ham
Oh.
bone. All right, sits right.
That's
You
okay.
got 5
Hamo.
left. You got 3 of them. Hey, you guys know this one too. In Scrooged, who plays the modern day version of Ebenezer Scrooge?
Mm,
Never seen it.
So you need multiple choice.
I haven't seen it either. Give me multiple choice.
All right. Bill Murray, Michael Keaton, Chevy Chase, or Tom Hanks?
It's one of the first two. Bill Murray.
It is Bill Murray. Look,
Darth.
Darth knew it without the multiple choice. I'll give
Yep.
you that one 7. In Bad Santa, what is Willie's full-time occupation when he isn't playing Santa?
Man, Hambone, you're letting
I've
me
seen
down
this.
here.
I've seen
it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen it? What is
Yeah.
he? What is he?
I don't know, but he drinks and smokes.
Yeah.
Does he is a bad Santa?
Yeah. I don't
If
know.
Chat can save you. Can chat save you?
Is he a
I think this
security guard
the
or
wording of
something?
this question may be misleading. I wouldn't say it's a full-time occupation, but what is he known as?
A hobo.
The answer I'm looking for is a thief.
Oh, yeah. He
yeah.
was a thief. Yeah.
All right, Frosty the Snowman. Classic.
intermission? I just have a quick question for Drew.
Okay.
Do you watch all these movies every year?
Oh, absolutely. I watch all these movies.
Like every single one that you just line them up and knock them out with the family. You watch every one of these.
I've watched Home
9 out of
Alone.
14 of them.
I watched It All the Way, Polar Express, The Grinch, Santa Claus, Elf, Christmas Vacation. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well so far.
If I get one of these a year, I'm lucky.
Well, I watch them while we're doing stuff. Like we'll play a board game. We'll be on. We come home from I put it on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Making
That's
dinner. I put it on. And I usually just go on TV, whatever's on. All right, Frosty the Snowman. What does Frosty say every time he comes to life?
I've seen this 1,000 times.
Everyone
Happy
has.
birthday.
Got it.
Happy birthday. Happy
I
birthday.
think that's 8. You have 2 questions left. In Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what does Hermie, the elf, really want to be?
Dentist.
Got it.
That's why I
right.
wanted to be a dentist when I was a kid.
Is it really? Because of Hermie?
Yeah.
Because of
Aw.
Hermie. All right, last one.
Shout out to Hermie.
To respect to 8-Bit Clubhouse and 8-Bit Christmas,
Oh, I got to get this one.
what does Jake's dad surprise him with instead of the NES?
The treehouse.
It's the treehouse.
Yeah.
Builds up the treehouse. 10 questions. 10 out of 14. A little bit of help, but not
Pretty good.
bad. Not bad,
Mhm.
gentlemen.
So far this year, I've watched Christmas Vacation and 8-Bit Christmas. Those are the only
Okay.
two I've watched. But
No old school puppet ones like Jack Frost or Year Without a Santa
Jack
Claus.
Frost, Jack Frost doesn't count. That's
Why
like
not?
because it's like the sequel to Rudolph or something. It's like second tier Rudolph.
I
I like some of those ones. Is that the one with the Heat Miser and the
No, that
Visor?
one's Year Without a Santa Claus. That one's good though.
That one. I like that one.
Jack Frost he's
You don't know about the Heat Miser? I saw
What,
that face.
Coos?
He goes, get out of here with the heat. Oh man.
Mr. Green Christmas, Mr. Sun.
That's it. And they just get down.
Well, there you go. That was Christmas movie trivia. But Drew, thank you for putting that together.
Yeah,
that was awesome. Yeah, that takes a lot of skill there to stump me and Hambone, but not Darth. Darth was
apparently
on.
not
Darth
that
knows
bad.
it.
And Angel.
Darth
the chat was all about it.
Yeah, between Angel and Darth.
If
that
Angel
was
and
really
Darth
the
was
dream team.
replaced in U2, I think they would have won 13 for 14.
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm very confident about that.
And last but not least, we've got some 2026 excitement. Kind of just chat very briefly about what we are excited about coming up. We're going to do another show later featuring kind of our thoughts of the game of the year on 2025. Just briefly, we're going to chat about what we're looking forward to in 2026. Drew, what do you hope to play coming up?
Not to linger too much, but super excited for Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. I just think that art style looks fantastic. Like, I am pumped to get into that game. I'm a sucker for Dragon Quest. What was the big one? Dragon Quest 11, I think it was. That was like kind of like the first Dragon Quest I ever jumped into that I loved, and then I started playing some of the spin-offs, and I'm excited for this one. Elden Ring, if it ever comes to Switch 2, I'm nervous. I know a lot of people talked about it as one of the best games of all time, but I'm also nervous because a lot of people say how hard it is and how it's not a hack and slash. So I'm a little skeptical, but I think deep down I'll enjoy it.
You're gonna love that game.
I can't wait. The Adventures of Elliot, weird title, The Millennium Tales. There was a demo for this maybe 6 months ago. Don't really have a date for it yet, but this reminds me of like A Link to the Past, Zelda. It just was an awesome game. We talked about it a while back. And then I know for a fact I'm getting for Christmas from my mother-in-law, because I told her to buy me this, and I told her to buy me a headset for my PlayStation. God of War Ragnarok, again, like known as one of the top games of the decade. I've never played any of them, but I've always was intrigued with God of War. I'm going to do some YouTube videos to kind of recap the storyline and just dig into it. But yeah, from what I understand, just a nice hack and slash with a really good story involved in it as well. So excited for those. Those are the 4 I picked. I mean, there's obviously a lot more. As you notice, the lackluster of first-party Nintendo games, a little concerning as of right now, right? I mean, we have Mario Tennis and a bunch of updates from older games. I didn't want to soapbox about that. I'm tired of hearing people say they're not updating enough Switch 1 games to Switch 2 versions. Listen, when GameCube was done, they didn't Switch 1's in the past. Let Switch 1 be Switch 1. Move on to new games. But
yeah. I don't want Switch 1 games ported. I really don't.
I don't need upgrades.
Yeah.
Put your resources somewhere else. But
Mario, they're redoing Mario Wonder for Switch 2, right? That's coming out soon.
They're adding that Bella Park or whatever. I'm not either.
Yeah.
I don't get me wrong. Fantastic game, but I beat it. I 100%ed it. I've moved on. Yeah.
Are you going to play Dispatch when it comes to Switch, Drew?
I don't know if that's a Drew game. I mean, it looked. I'm glad I lived through it, Hambone, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that you would honestly vibe with
I don't think I will.
It's more of a show than a game, to be honest with you. It's a game, but it's a lot of watching, and I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys would be into that.
What I think is a Drew game, and I hid it here in our notes to remind me what it was called. Hammer Watch Anniversary Edition.
I've read that, and I had no idea why it was up there, and I almost deleted it.
So you did see it there.
I saw it.
All right. That is a game that popped up on my PlayStation store the other day. There's a normal Hammer Watch, and it's not multiplayer. Well, it might be multiplayer, but it's not online. But the Hammer Watch Anniversary Edition is online multiplayer, and I thought that is a game that the three of us could play. It's like it's the dungeon crawly with the mages and things. So yeah,
This
it
is like
reminded me of you.
16-bit
So
Gauntlet Legend game.
yeah, it does. Yeah. So I think it's only $20. So
Even as character creation, this does actually look like my cup of tea.
Wow.
I know, right? A couple
Incredible.
things I'm excited for. I think we actually talked about this on the last episode or something, but a couple things. I'm going to play a 007 game. I hope it's good. I'm hoping for Nintendo to announce first party stuff. I'd love to play a new 3D Mario. That would be high on my list more than a Zelda. I heard that Metroid didn't sell really well in Japan, at least, but I don't know. We'll see. Grand Theft Auto 6, I'll definitely play. I may go back and play 5 just to get hyped for 6. There's so much to do in 5 that I might dig around on that. But and then VR stuff. I hope that they can continue to support PSVR 2 and come out with some new creative stuff that blows my mind. And that I already have a diving game. I want more of that. And maybe they can do cast and chill in VR where I can just sit
there you go.
and fish from my couch. But a man can dream, can he?
That's
Uh,
it.
Hammer-
I just bought Hammer Watch. $3.99. It's on sale until
Okay.
Yeah, I
day
was gonna
after
say it's on
Christmas.
Steam as well. So
All right.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I pulled the Night Rain guys, knowing that we were gonna have this conversation just to see, outside of our sphere, what are they saying? And
Right.
top games were GTA 6, Wolverine coming out next year,
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Fable. Fable's still supposed to come out next year. I was
Is
reminded.
Oh,
that
of
like
yeah.
a remake,
so-
or is that just a new
like a
Fable?
relaunching of Fable, right? They're not calling it Fable 4, it's just Fable. So
Just Fable.
those are out there. But on my specific list, a couple games coming out early next year. Actually, all these games have release dates. First of which is High on Life 2. The sequel I never thought we were going to get, especially
Yeah.
after the situation with the Rick and Morty creator, whatever his name is, doing shady stuff. But a lot of the voice cast is back. There's new characters. There's dual wielding. I'm sure there's going to be just more hilarity going on. So that comes out, I think, in February. So that's high on my list. Next on my list is Mouse PI for Hire. So this is a
I'm
game
buying
I've been-
that day one.
Yeah. I've been tracking this for like a good 2 years now. This is that first person shooter, but it's in that like rubber hose animation style.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so it's a little probably adventure game. I can't imagine it's gonna be too long, but the bosses look wacky. Like the visual style just looks really engaging, and it's something different, right? I'm not a typical first-person shooter type of guy, but games like High on Life and Mouse are those types of games where I'd like to play first person. So looking
Yeah.
forward to that. And then last one on my list is Phantom Blade Zero. So this was shown off at the Game Awards again, but this is that high-paced action game. They're not calling it a Souls-like, but it's got that kind of feel, maybe like a Devil May Cry type of gameplay. A lot of action, a lot of weapons, a lot of enemies, a lot of stuff going on. If you guys haven't seen the trailer, it was like a 3-minute trailer that they showed at the Game Awards. So really cool stuff. That's a September release date, and that's probably my most hyped game for next year right now. So
Sweet.
that's that.
All right. The video games keep coming. We keep playing them. And 2025 has been, I don't know. I was thinking about it the other day. I feel like there's been a lot that came out this year, but I've just felt like it was kind of lackluster. It didn't hit
Really?
the mark for me. I don't know why. I don't know.
I had a hard time putting my top 10 together because I had too many good games.
Really?
Yeah, now some of them may have not come out this year, but I played a lot of good games this year when I was putting my list together.
That's awesome. You must
Yeah.
not have played enough of Earth Defense Force 6.
Just you should have played 4 and 5. Those must have been the gems. They used up all their
Yeah.
ideas.
Yeah. Or the original on Super Nintendo, the side-scrolling
need to
shooter. I
bust
need to
that
go
out.
back and
That
play
probably
the
would,
OG,
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah,
All downhill from there, I guess.
Yeah.
that's it. Once it went
But
3D.
that's going to do it today for the 8-Bit Clubhouse. And you know what? I think we're going to try to spit out one more for you. Will that be out? Probably not by the first of the year, right? I don't know. I don't know when it's going to come.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. If not, look for us. What we do is we record the podcast every other week. And on the off weeks that we don't record the podcast, we stream live on YouTube and Twitch video games of random choosings. If you have a game you think that we should play, spit it out to us. We'll play it for sure. I love 3-player games too. Arc Raiders has been good because there's 3 of us. We did Ravens Watch with 3 of us. I played some Fall Guys today. I forgot how fun that game is. Fall Guys is so much fun. But yeah, we're playing games and podcasting. So follow us on YouTube and follow us on Twitch and join the Discord and the Instagram. Like I said, I put the highlights of the San Francisco new Nintendo store on there. Check that out. And but we've had fun. This is our first year of the 8-Bit Clubhouse. We've had so much fun hanging out with y'all. I've had a blast, and I look forward to it every week. And I love it. Love y'all and love all the listeners. And just thank you all for tuning in and turning on. So we'll be back. If not this year, then next year. So stay tuned in, stay locked in, and we'll hit you with new stuff. Adios.
Peace.
See ya.